I'm sorry if there's any noise that you hear or if there's a lot of people passing behind me. This Kipusa Beauty, the area where it is, there's still a lot of construction going on, so yeah, please bear with me. So I'm here with Lorraine, who's the owner of Kipusa. I know I told you guys that I'll bring in a lot of people to, like people who inspire me, people whose lives have inspired me. So I've baptized her, she's my business mentor. So of course, if I'm going to, you know, I might as well just share what she teaches me. So yeah, she has several businesses, but of course our focus is on Kipusa Beauty, and I just want to pick her brain. So the first thing I'm gonna ask, how did you get into business?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I worked in corporate for 11 years, an advertising agency, so marketing is my background. And I just knew, I had actually told God, by 30, I don't want to be working. I actually want to be working for myself. So I come from a family where people are entrepreneurs. My dad, my mom, they were entrepreneurs extraordinaire, my grandparents. So it's something that was in my blood, but I was fighting it. So it was about time. So by 30, I decided to leave and get into business.
Yeah. So you've been running your businesses for about how long now?
6 years.
6 years now.
Yeah.
Okay.
6 years.
If you want to share, which businesses do you have? If you want to share.
There are quite a bit. There's confectionery, there's farming, there's beauty, and consulting. I do a lot of consulting, especially from a marketing perspective. We're doing advertising strategies, integrated marketing concept papers, and others.
And others.
And others.
AKA soon to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, so one of the things that I told her when we came is I want you to give us business advice, like not that typical business advice that everybody tells you, oh work hard, oh pray, oh drink water. We don't want those ones. You tell us the real tea, like tell us the struggles. We want to know, like I feel like people are not honest. They do things and they're not honest. They don't tell you this is actually how I did it. They don't tell you. It's like if they keep the secret, then you know they're gonna be better business people. But I'm going on a tangent. Tell us.
Ooh, where do I start? Is it starting your business? Is it managing? Is it?
I think
there's so many aspects.
Most of my people are probably around my age, so they don't.
Okay.
They are starting out. Most of them,
Okay.
I believe. Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I would say business is good. Business is not for everybody. Let's start there. Let's be honest. There's some people who are corporate for life. You know, like they're do or die corporate people, and it's okay. It's fine. And I must attribute my business discipline and behavior has been because of my corporate life. So, for example, there are things that come. Your training actually is built based on your corporate life. So I feel it's actually important for somebody to be corporate first. It's important. It gives you discipline in terms of going to work, in terms of responding to emails, dealing with colleagues, dealing with suppliers, dealing with clients, and then also just that mentality that I have to be at work at this time. I have to respond in a certain way. Corporate is important. You have to be employed. I think it also helps you understand what a business owner also goes through. So that by the time you become a business owner, you understand this is how you manage your employees, this is how you do this, this is how people feel when you work with them, because they work for you, but also remember they work with you.
Yeah.
So I would just say have your vision, understand what you want to do. My biggest advice would be do business from a talent that you have. God gives us talents. If you're good at making chapatis, and I'm being that literal, you don't know how much you can make. You can sell 100 chapatis and actually make school fees or something like that, or even supply chapatis to 50 establishments and make that money. But don't go too far. It's always in front of you. It's always in front of you. Your talents are with you. Actually, it's something that you have and nobody can take it away from you. I always said when I started selling hair, people thought I was mad because there were other people selling hair. And to be honest, your clients are your clients. Competition is healthy. People will come, they'll buy from other people, but guess what? If somebody believes in you, if your clients believe in you, they'll always buy. Secondly, don't deviate. I would say be focused, understand what you want to do. If your strategy is to have this by this time, stick to it. Be adventurous. I would say get out of your box. Don't be comfortable. Business, you can't do business if you're in a comfortable situation. Talk to your bank. Look for loans. You can never be liquid call a brother, call a cousin, call Modoni for some money. Just as long as people know what you're doing and you understand what you're doing, trust me, people will believe in you.
Yeah.
I would always tell young people in business, have your paperwork in check.
Yes.
List your company, register it, have your tax certificates in place, pay your tax, have an accountant, have somebody who can help you with HR. You can't do everything in business. You can't claim to know everything. Though for me, for example, I'm a self-taught accountant, self-taught HR practitioner, self-taught. I can do procurement because I went online and did some courses. The reason I did it is to understand it, not to do it.
Yes.
So if I employ somebody who's doing it, you see, I just know it's applying what we know. You know what I mean? And somebody can't take you around the bush and whatever.
Yeah.
So learn every aspect of your business, especially the accounting is really important. I would also say employ people. For heaven's sake, it's not a one-man show. Employ, if it's deliveries, employ somebody to do your deliveries. If it's accounting, employ some. There's a reason that person has a certification and understands every time of the month what they need to do. As much as you can do it, don't try to do everything.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
Always have mentors, always have people who can coach you, and I'm not talking about professional. The problem with us women, we always run to people who we think are doing it well in business. You'll be very shocked. Somebody who's actually, like for example, in one of my businesses, you'll be shocked the people on the ground are the ones who teach me more than people who have educational background.
Yes.
You understand? Stop looking for people who are certified. Stop looking for people who actually have it all together, PhDs and whatever. Just, you'll be very shocked how much a cleaner can teach you about your business. You'll be shocked about how much a groundsman can teach you about your business, about selling, about profit, about pricing, about what's going on the ground.
Yeah, that's
because it helps you sell.
Yes.
Don't ignore your banker. Be friends with your banker. Take him for lunch or her for lunch. Make them be involved in your business. Let them understand your vision. Let them help you understand what's happening in other categories in your business or indirect competitors, so that you can be able to see, did you know so and so are not doing this? But they give you information for free. It helps you.
Yes, it
helps you.
Yeah.
Being a woman who's running women, I'm a woman running business. I'm sorry to say, but I believe in investing in women. I want to invest in women. I'm happy to take a cleaner and grow them. I'm happy to teach them new skills, teach them computer skills and grow them. And that's what we do. Okay. That's what I do for all my businesses. I'm not against the men, please. Don't shoot me. But I actually just believe that it's good to invest in your own.
Yes.
Invest in your own, bring up another woman, because you're bringing up society, you're bringing up a family, you're investing in somebody else's family. Apart from that, pray, commit your works. That one I won't lie to you, it happens.
To the Lord.
Just commit your works. Commit your works regardless. Commit your works. And just be yourself. Be yourself. There are 10 things I was taught by my biggest mentor. Unfortunately, he passed away. But always be yourself. Never feel like they are digital, there's manual. Market your business how you know best. If you feel word of mouth is good enough for you, by the way, it's the most powerful tool. Use it. Your mom will tell my mom, she'll tell her friends, they'll tell their friends, they'll tell their chama, they'll come by.
Yeah.
Just use. Traditional methods never die hard.
No, they don't.
They never die hard. Don't start saying you need a website that is doing merchandising and transactions and e-commercing and I don't even have e-commerce and I'm not trying to get there.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to still build on the basics.
Yeah, I think simplicity, basics, you never go wrong with that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would also want to say, be honest, don't cheat. Learn from other people in your industry. Always applaud other people in your industry.
Yes.
Never hate. Appreciate.
Yes.
Learn something from somebody who's in your industry, who's your competitor. Share information. Give value in terms of value-add information. You can be able to advise somebody else in your industry on something you're doing that they don't even know.
They don't even know. Yes.
So I think it's important as women. We need to stop hiding information.
Yeah, that's a very big thing.
We need to stop hiding information.
Yeah.
And if you want mentorship from me, and I must advise my sisters out there, be ready to sweat. Women think it's easy. It's not.
You have to work double the time.
Double the time a man
Yes,
has to.
yes.
You have to show up 10 times better than a man. You have to create those engagements, create all this stuff 10 times better than a man.
That's true.
You have to dress up, you have to know your numbers, you have to understand isms, you have to understand stuff happening in the economy better. And that's when you're taken serious.
Yeah.
We need to get out of this hiding mentality and saying I'm not worthy. We have to be confident regardless. Whether you're wearing an overall or you're wearing gumboots, be confident. I think in one of my pieces you always say, I'm confident. Wherever I go, I show up.
Yes.
Dress up, show up. Rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
And
She always does. She always makes me feel underdressed because I'm used to Cape Town jeans and t-shirt and she's always dressed up. But that's something that I am learning, but yes.
Rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
Never make some family suffer because of your business dealings. Never ever.
Yeah.
Never ever. We all have friends who are of influence. If you have people of influence who you know in your circle, use that opportunity to negotiate for things, but not to steal.
Yes.
Not to steal. If Modoni, I know you own 5,000 acres of land somewhere, be sure I'm negotiating for an acre. You understand what I mean? Because you're my friend, we already have communication, we have a relationship, leverage on those friendships.
And one of the things my dad usually tells me is honesty is the biggest business, because such few people are honest, especially like if you have a business. I'm helping my dad run his, and the level of dishonesty is crazy. So the few people who are honest, that's where you want to go. So like she's saying, be honest. Honesty is the biggest business. And also, can I be very honest? If you're not selling an original thing, just say it's second best. Just say this is third best. Just say this won't be as good as this, but it's going to serve you like this. You know, that way you have that, you leverage on you being honest that it's not the best. Yeah. And you're just giving somebody what, if this is what your pocket can afford, then this is what I have for you. Yeah. And then also, I wish, it's a business learning, I wish strangers would not be more supportive. It's a paradox, but I wish strangers would not be more supportive than friends and family. Guys, if you have somebody doing something, support them. Yes. Support your family, support your friends. Because let me tell you, you may buy 50 sweets from somebody's shop, but you're paying somebody's worker that salary by that investment. I don't know why people go with cliche buys. If I know, Madoni, you're selling this hair, I will do my best to support you. Or refer people to you. But I think generally we need to actually, as sisters, just step up. I agree. Style up a little bit. I agree. And even if it's a launch, just appear. Sometimes financially you don't have the money, and I understand, but you can appear at somebody's launch, go in, support them. Yeah. I have friends selling juice. They know I can drink juice. I can go there and buy juice every day, but not that I can't make the juice. Yes. But I'm actually going there to actually support them. You know, just to show them thumbs up. You're doing something. Yeah. You're doing something relevant. I appreciate you. Yeah. That business of your dear friends, when I get discounts, please. That one needs to stop. Please. My biggest learning, and I don't mean to be harsh on the sisters, but you do not go to Chandarana and tell them you're going to pay for your goods later. Exactly. You pick your unga, you pick your sugar, you pick your bread, and you pay on the spot. Please, let's appreciate small businesses are still running like big business. And I will not always be small forever. Never undermine somebody's starting point. Always imagine they're going somewhere and try and be part of that process. Yeah. And I've just seen strangers are very supportive, but I would like to urge friends, family, let people not hate. Let's appreciate. Give somebody a kind word, drop a line, just say, hey, yo, I'm proud of what you're doing. You really inspire me. You don't even have to inspire me, but I'm proud of you. Yes. Yeah. Lastly, just always put God first. Put God first. I wouldn't have been able to open each and every business if God wasn't there. Because He gave me the allegiances, He gave me the connections, He gave me the networks, He gave me the ideas. Ideas come from God. Yeah. I wish you could have the time for you to explain to them the miracles that have happened. Like if you get in a shop, I know, something right? Like the story you told me about you getting your car, like the way you just involve God in in prayer, in every single thing. And He delivers. Like He delivers the way you ask. If you ask for a small red box that's 6 by 6 by 6, that's what God will give you. Exactly. If your heart's desires are honest and true. Exactly. Yeah. And I just want to remind everybody in business, whether it's a man or woman, in Ecclesiastes, I hope I said it right, you're reminded you have to have different sources of revenue, of income. Don't underestimate selling cigarettes vis-a-vis selling peanuts. If it's bringing you something you didn't have, do it. Yeah.
one business complements another one. When the other one is down, the other one supplements.
Yes.
When both are all running or 5 are all running well, you're happy.
Yes.
You're living a fulfilled life. I would also like to just say, as the youth, let's also be careful on our characteristics, our behavior. How we behave affects our businesses.
I agree.
Where you position yourself affects your business. The people you hang around, the company you keep.
Yes.
My dad will always tell me, keep good company, because if you're keeping bad company, it works out vis-a-vis the same way in your principles and your value
I agree
systems.
with that. Show me your friend and I'll show you who you are. Yes.
It's all in the Bible.
Yes,
all
it's
in
actually
the
very
Bible.
true. I have a lot of questions.
Okay.
Number one, so you said that people need to work in corporate for some time. You worked for 10 years. You worked for 10 years. What is the, so to speak, minimum that you think somebody should work? For example, just what do you think is the minimum somebody should work in corporate? Or do you think like somebody should just, when they're ready, when they feel like they're ready to leave?
Not everyone's timing is the same.
Yes.
God's timing is different in your life or something, and my timing is different.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I wanted 30. Why? My 20s, I was wild. I was still adventurous. I was trying to understand me, understand the universe, the environment. So I think it just depends. If you feel within 2 years you've gotten all the basics that you need, and you feel you're armed with everything you need,
Yes.
run.
Yeah.
If you feel it's taken 10 years, but for heaven's sake, don't be the same way you were last year and the year before. You have to keep changing. You have to say, like for me, for example, I started as an intern, yet I was the youngest director in my job at age vis-a-vis the rank. So you see, it just...
Sorry guys, the camera is switched off. We continue.
Technical issues.
So I was telling you that I was talking to a friend of my mom's, and she has a very senior job, and I kept asking her, do you think it's important for somebody to go into corporate? And she kept telling me, this is now another side of the coin. She's telling me sometimes she wishes she could leave corporate, but then she thinks about her life. She's like, I have 3 children, I have a mortgage, I have this to pay, I have this to pay. With what we have going on right now, I can't be there to be saying that I want to experiment on businesses and then rely on my husband's salary when we don't know where and what is coming. And in business, sometimes you have money, sometimes you just don't.
You can be broke.
You can be broke, and the first year, 2 years, maybe you're getting money from your pocket. So she was saying sometimes she wishes when she was younger, maybe she took the risks without the children. She took the risks and just took the plunge, because now it's like you're stuck in this thing, and that's what she's saying. A lot happens to a lot of corporate people. When you stay in too long, when God is giving you a cutoff time and you don't go chap and get through that cutoff point, then you kind of miss that opportunity. So what are your thoughts on that?
Take risks. I would say take risks.
Yeah.
Take risks when you're younger, for sure. Take risks.
Yes.
I mean, when when you have no care in the world, take risks.
Mm.
But business is a journey. You have to keep taking risks.
Yeah.
Opening this shop was a journey. Diversifying funds into this shop was a journey.
Yes.
It was a risk.
Yeah.
I just decided, you know what? The building was not finished. We had to open store. It was a risk. Whether windows are broken,
Still not finished.
we clean the shop 5 times a day because of the debt.
Yes.
Dust, everything. But guess what? Clients are coming in.
They
You
are.
have to take a risk.
They are.
So I would say that's why I said everyone's timing is different.
different.
Everyone's, your timing is not mine.
No, it can never be.
Yeah, your strategy can be the same as mine, but take risks. They are valuable risks.
Yeah.
They are risks you learn from.
But
so
they're
look at
important.
it that way. They're important.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the other question is, you talked about being friends with your bank manager, bank person.
Take them for lunch.
Take them for lunch.
Take them for lunch.
How did you come up with the funds to start your business? I feel like a lot of us struggle with that. Like, if you were to ask me, I would say, okay, say somebody else is going to tell you to take a loan. There are people whose businesses are not conventional, so you can't go to a bank and ask them for a loan. How did you start your business? How did you convince either people to give you money? Like, how did you just do it? I feel like
I know.
it's money, so it's a process.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I would say more than it depends on what you do.
Yeah.
You can borrow from a friend. Maybe it's not high equity that you need, not high liquidity that you need. So you can borrow from a friend, you can borrow from family. Sometimes you need a lot of money. You can borrow from the bank. Sometimes you can go to the Women Entrepreneurship Fund. Sometimes you can go to the youth fund. If you're under 35, then you can borrow. People need to know that there are different avenues open from the government perspective and also from private equity. So you can either go to your bank, you can go to government institutions. Problem with us, and that's why I'm insisting, paperwork. Women and men don't have paperwork in their businesses. If you don't have the paperwork, you're not going to get the funding. That's why it's key to have your paperwork in place.
Yeah.
But even a friend will ask you, what is your plan, Modoni? Why do you want to do this? Why don't you want to do this? For me to believe in you, I also have to be able to see that you're...
Yeah. When you started your businesses, did you write a business plan?
No, I already knew what I wanted to do. It was clear.
But how do you know? Like, how do you do the finances? How do you...
You do the general math in your head. Buying price minus selling price. You talk that in
So you didn't do a business plan?
No. I already knew this is my profits, 40% to 70% minimum, 20% off if it's wholesale. It's like a theory. You know it offhand.
Yeah.
I mean, you generally have to know these things like a theory.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, you may start selling makeup, buy 1 shilling, you just you have to sell it at 100 shillings.
Yeah.
To break even.
Yeah.
You get, so just come up with your theory. I had the blueprint mentally.
Yeah.
But I can write it down.
So, for Kipusa, when did you break even? Or have you broken even yet?
Maybe after 3-4 years.
After 3-4 years?
And we're in the 6th year.
So now you just need
Don't pay yourself a salary until you break even. Don't.
So where were you getting money from?
Don't pay. Remove money from the business, put it back in the business.
Okay.
It's a school of thought I've learned. It's making money. Make 100,000 today. Put it back into 100,000 next week. Don't start getting excited and paying yourself 500k. Everything from yourself.
Your food, your groceries.
Oh, that one.
Yes.
I have a personal account. You
But
see,
where does the
I
money
had
come from?
savings. I had savings. By the time I was quitting corporate, I had savings for 3 years.
Okay.
Always have your savings. Reason being, I mean, I was traveling a lot, so you're making a lot of money when you're out of the country. So, yeah.
Okay.
So always make sure you have your savings because you can put them in fixed deposits and stuff like that, and you can be able to have money.
Oh, so you had
I had money ready to
money
give me
ready
for 3 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fair. People usually say 6 months, but 3 years is really good.
Yeah. So I had mine for 3 years.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
How did you know it was time to employ? My questions are about to be done.
Ooh, yo, gosh. It's the biggest challenge, hey? Wow. When you see the business is growing to a point where you can't be the delivery person, you can't be the person to be emailed, you can't be the person doing the accounts, you can't be the person posting, it's time to employ.
Yeah.
It's that simple.
Yeah.
You can't be in 2 places at once.
But financially, like, I don't know, how do you know?
It comes with the growth of the business.
Yeah.
When you see your orders increasing, you're opening branches, you have to employ.
Then
You have to employ.
Yeah.
You can't, growth comes as you're going. It's like saying, we're pregnant, we're 3 months, we're 6 months. You cannot wear the clothes for 3 months and 6 months.
Yeah, that's true.
It's about now time to get into labor and the coat isn't ready, the nursery isn't ready. How? Where's the baby gonna stay?
Yeah.
So you have to prepare the baby and the bath water, basically.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah. Always be kind, but don't take advantage of somebody when they're being kind.
Yeah.
Always be stern in your business. Put your foot down. Be firm. If you're selling to a friend and they haven't made a payment, remind them about that payment.
Yeah.
Don't be apologetic.
Yes.
Actually, don't be apologetic to anyone. It's your life, it's your business.
It's true. I agree.
Yeah. But be kind, but be stern. I'm
Yes.
very stern.
Yes.
I think my personal people like you know I'm very stern.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any more questions, please leave them down below. I have a feeling she's probably also gonna check and maybe answer them, or maybe I can answer them, but we'll see if we can answer questions. If you have any questions on businesses in Kenya, starting businesses, anything business, please drop the questions down below. You know we'll be glad to answer them. Make sure you check the comment section to see what people are asking you. Yeah.
Thank you.